Well, last episode I told you how an anonymous third party flew me from Detroit to Los Angeles, picked me up at the Los Angeles airport in a town car, and drove me to the Beverly Garland Hotel in Studio City. I could tell I was in Los Angeles if for no other reason than there was an ad for an L. Ron Hubbard life exhibition in the hotel folder. Ah well, maybe next time. Well, after our first night's adventure with Gooey Duck, we came back and swam in the hotel pool. Perfection! Later in the hot tub, I showed Mickey my impression of the vampire movie Let the Right One In, where Jimmy holds Oscar underwater by his hair. Hadn't seen that movie? Watch Let the Right One In. You will not be disappointed. The next day, we were driven off to Stage 19 on the Paramount lot where, in 1940, Citizen Kane was shot. That right there is incredible enough. I was on the stage where they shot Citizen Kane. But okay, the reason I was there was a secret, but a producer has now told me that I can give the secret away. No, I wasn't getting my own TV show. I was invited by Nickelodeon to appear on their new game show, Figure It Out. This was awesome. I was on the set early to do some shots they could work into the show later, and then it was my turn to play. I'm forbidden to tell who the guest judges were, however, and I'm forbidden to tell whether I won anything at all. Those answers will have to wait until the show airs. Okay, and here's the thing. It's scheduled to air July 24th at 7 p.m. on Nickelodeon. But this is already the second show date we've been given. So if there's a change in the show date, you should see the change on this black screen right now. If all you see is a black screen right now, the show date is still July 24th. We'll also note any changes in the description under the video. I guess that's all I can say about the Nickelodeon show for now. After my episode was shot, we took a cab to Koreatown in Los Angeles. You see, there's one kind of food I've never tried before. Food with living ingredients. Both Japanese and Korean cuisine have examples of living food. But if you're gonna get in America, your best bet is in Los Angeles. I did my research and discovered that there's a great deal of love out there for a restaurant called Masan. Masan is one of the oldest Korean restaurants in Los Angeles. They specialize in a few dishes, one being a monkfish stew. I had my fill of monkfish in New York City, and what I really wanted to try was something alive. I decided to sample the live shrimp. The shrimp is dispatched quickly, and the upper body is put on a plate immediately to stare down at the now severed lower half, which you must consume post-haste. A brief touch of the shrimp is all it takes to get it angrily moving again. But what I was interested in was the end with the meat. Now for the raw shrimp. A dip in soy sauce, and the freshest shrimp I've ever eaten was in my mouth. I admit to a bit of squeamishness on my part. I'm not exactly taking giant bites here. Nothing better than shrimp. Even raw. But the shrimp tastes quite good, much less complex than cooked shrimp, with a texture that's a little hard to handle, slightly rubbery and not terribly tender. But I can now cross live shrimp off the list of odd foods that are super hard to come by. When they say live, they mean it. It's a very weird food item. My next food oddity, however, will put the live shrimp to shame, utterly.